Just talk about the development of this offensive line. Obviously, you lost a couple of guys who you were very close to, who are now playing at the next level.
Right.
How is this line coming together again with guys stepping into those roles?
Yeah, we're obviously a younger group, less experienced, but the guys have worked hard, and we're right where we need to be, and we're ready for a big year.
Of course, we're talking about Zach and Chris, who
Right.
were outstanding last year, and I guess that's part of the culture of linemen. Here, especially where the lines are so good, you're always stepping into somebody's role who has made a mark.
Right.
What is that like? What was that like for you?
I mean, it's definitely a lot of pressure, but you come to Notre Dame for moments like this and opportunities like this, so you just prepare hard and know that you're here for a reason. So.
You have 20 career starts heading into this season, 13 of them at right tackle. Now you're into right guard. That almost seems like that might be even a better position for you. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I not as athletic as some of the guys that we have right now. Ronnie's super athletic, Steve, both really athletic guys. So, at guard you got to be a little bit more of a bruiser. So, and I think I fill that role out pretty well.
I was referring more to size, not athleticism, Chris. You've got to be pretty darn athletic to be in this offense, and also. How has the offense changed this year? I know coaches said they want it to be more explosive. Have your responsibilities as linemen changed at all with this year's scheme?
No, I think the only thing that I could think of off the top of my head is just getting to the ball quicker, and we're just going to attack. Right when the ref is setting the ball, we're going to be up there and we're going to be going. That's about the only thing.
I often talk with linemen about the cerebral aspect to being an offensive lineman, and you also have to have discipline. The D-line guys can just haul off and go
Right.
after you. And you actually have to take some punishment and not react. What do you think it takes to be a good offensive lineman?
Not knocking the defensive line, but D line is wood shop. We're in chemistry, so you gotta be you gotta be on your toes. You gotta be thinking. You gotta be looking around, reacting, looking at the safeties, looking at the corners, reacting to blitzes, stuff like that. So it's brawn and it's also brains.
Now, rarely until the ball snapped, you don't move.
Right.
Like defenders do. But what kind of adjustments are you making along the line? And can anyone call out an adjustment on the line?
Yeah. We're talking I'm talking to Nick. I'm talking to Steve Elmer and telling him this guy moves over. We're going to adjust our blocking scheme a little bit. So just little subtleties that are going to make a big difference in the play.
And how often does that happen every play?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Coach Hiestand preaches communication on every single play. 5 set of eyes as one. So.
Now, does somebody have the final say, or is it basically 5 set of eyes, whatever you see, you go ahead and say?
We see it, and whatever call at the end is the trump. So,
now, what joy do you get out of playing on the offensive line? Because you work so hard, and your best games are the ones when you win and nobody notices you.
Right.
Because they have a tendency to only notice the mistakes. They do notice that the running back has just gone 80 yards, but not a lot of fans go, boy, that was a great counter or whatever. What gives you joy?
The most satisfying is at the end of the game when you look over across the line and you see those guys on defense, mentally and physically break down, and you know that we just dominated this group. So seeing that look in their eyes and knowing that we took care of them on the other side is the most satisfying.
I don't think Tommy Rees gets the credit that he deserves, stepping into a role that he wasn't supposed to have and really holding this offense together through numerous adversity in recent years. But he didn't have the same skill set as some of the other quarterbacks. This year, you've got 2 main quarterbacks, and you really have 3 scholarship quarterbacks who all have the same skill set, can do the same kinds of things. Does that make your job as lineman any easier?
Yes and no. I mean, Everett's going to be all, he's going to get us out of, potential sack situations, so that'll help, if we blow a block. But he's also coming along mentally and getting us in right looks like Tommy did tremendously last year. So from both aspects, he's a well-rounded quarterback.
I'll ask you the same question I asked Austin. You already have your Notre Dame undergraduate degree from the Mendoza College of Business, the #1 undergraduate business school in the country, management consulting. Do you feel any different because you've already got the 1 degree?
Yeah, I mean, it's, I'm the old guy now, the guy who graduated, so, I just look to, pass on any wisdom that I can, so.
When do you think that degree is going to come in handy?
Whenever I'm done playing football, it's a great degree, and look to use it.
I know in our report today from fall camp, we're focusing on the offensive lineman. Talk to us about Harry Hiestand, because I know you guys have a tremendous relationship with him. He's in there with you in the trenches, and he can get a little loud at times too.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a great coach, great man. He pushes us to our limit. He expects everything out of us every single day, consistency, pride, and he really gets the most out of us. I'm so blessed, and we're all so blessed to have him as a coach.
Christian, outstanding job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the time. Christian Lombard starting at right guard for the Irish.